Get him to move the camera, Chris.
Well, we'll work on that.
I'm on the kids' table over here.
Bolton Walker hasn't really had to, in his career to date, wrestle someone the size of Hikuleo. Hasn't had to wrestle from underneath like he will have to tomorrow. Certainly at least height-wise, if not weight-wise.
Right, and I think if there's one thing that even at this young age, Bolton Oleg has over Hikuleo, and in a sense, and Hikuleo has really developed this over the past few years, but Oleg, an incredibly explosive competitor, and you're gonna come to see that throughout this contest and heading in to their singles competition as Oleg set off the ropes. Oh, this is what we're gonna be seeing in Yamanashi.
The crowd likes it already. Hikuleo started off as a skinny, tall kid at the dojo. Now look at him.
He's a big tall kid.
But look at the strength.
And that shoulder tackle is going to send Bolton Oleg down hard. But you know, Gino, just as well as anyone, Cork and Hall, it's a place where the young Lions come to thrive. And there's potential for Bolton Oleg to potentially pick up a real big victory that he could use to propel himself to a win in Yamanashi.
The man doesn't need any more ego. He doesn't need any more strength. And look at him, he's just throwing people around.
Look at this, off the rebound, the strength of Bolton Oleg on display.
Wild.
I heard he was throwing around 16-year-olds in the dojo like this. We have a couple 16-year-olds.
It wasn't even working at the time. I didn't know how to treat that line.
I didn't want to touch it.
Well, I mean, that's what they said.
Well, they call them young lions for a reason. Here's El Phantasmo. Bam, sent down. Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, two of the greatest to do it. Former IWGP Tag Team Champions. You know, Chris, they're going to be wanting to get back inside those ranks.
Well, yeah, indeed, and certainly you're getting that tap on the shoulder as often. But hey, he can, there you go. Mikey Nicholls just felt that if he does get the call, Makabe can still go. He wants to get those paychecks so he can give about half of it to the Retired Wrestlers Fund in the old swear jar.
Mikey Nicholls off the ropes.
Hey, Gino, don't ask Togi Makabe how he feels about House of Torture.
Well, I'm happy to chat about it. Open, friendly discussion. Just like about talking about politics. It's fine.
Hey, don't go there.
Oh. Didn't connect Flesh, but it might have connected enough. Cover here, Makabe. Kick out at 2. And Makabe's last New Japan Cup 2022, eliminated by Jeff Cobb in the first round. It was his last first round appearance in the New Japan Cup. Mikey Nicholls looks to have better success. Toru Yano definitely had better success. Oh, Sabre Jr.'s got Yano clutched up.
Yeah, but Makabe's taking a hell of a rest. Meanwhile, in the back of your frame here, Mikey, be careful. No. A little bit of techers from Togi Makabe.
Sabre Jr. is going to look to put an end to that.
That's smart. How can you even get your arm around his neck is the question.
Well, this is true. Such a... You talk about a bare knuckle fight with a bear. You know, Togi Makabe is a human gorilla.
Oh. The speed which Zack Sabre Jr. moves. Moving mountains here tonight. Togi Makabe. Oh!
The double clothesline, Gino, is such a difficult move to hit on Togi Makabe. And nobody seems to have picked up on that.
You can't do it.
It's
the playbook.
It's just impossible.
King Kong
first here has been incredible. The man can hold his own for sure.
A lot of that mental confidence that came out of that cage match.
Oh. Jeff Cobb, an absolute specimen.
It's not fair. The Imperial unit wrecking shop.
And that's exactly what Yota Tsuji is going to have to deal with coming up on night 4 in Hyogo in first round competition. I could have been thinking F5000, Taiji Ishimori begging for mercy.
Beg for forgiveness, please.
Oh, no. Kid.
Yeah, train's left the station.
Ishimori the caboose. Bam, Meteora right in the corner.
Yota Tsuji versus Jeff Cobb. Such an interesting match. on paper.
And cover, hold on. And Newman in to break it up.
With the styles there, does Jeff Cobb try and outpower him or try out athletic him? But speaking of athletics,
It's down to these two once again. Newman and Kidd trading shot for shot.
Oh, that headbutt, jeez.
Strong head of Kidd.
oh,
Fly, got him.
and now here we go. It's broken down here. Chaos in Korakuen and all.
Everyone in, everyone down. It's Jeff Cobb. It's Taiji Ishimori, and it's Jeff Cobb. Oh, right off the mark.
Ishimori trying to chop down a tree, a big redwood.
Ishimori, athleticism, personified spin cycle. Cobb got him up.
Surprise me if Shoei's hurting, but it also wouldn't surprise me if this is all another House of Torture sham. And meanwhile, Shota Umino has some business to take care of.
He's already getting in here. We're already getting started. Umino wants his hands on Jack Perry. This is an opportunity for Umino to try and take that aggression out. Take it out on Perry.
Well, again.
But there's nothing here.
No, because Shota Umino.
There's Tespe Honma. Yo, what's in the backpack?
Hey, what is in the backpack? Is there sandwiches?
Jack Perry and Shota Umino right here out in front of us at ringside. Chop right across the chest from Perry to Shota.
You want to say something? You can say whatever you want. Okay.
Don't say that.
No, you can't say that.
Shota Umino.
Oh, gosh, it's just breaking down here at ringside. Come on.
But once again, Shota Umino got in his own head, Walker. Time and time again, we've seen this.
It's something we've seen before. We'll continue to see it, but
the buttons got pushed. He stormed out here to take out Jack Perry, and as a result, House of Torture taking control. Meanwhile, well, I mean, Yo's brought his rucksack with him.
Well, we said yesterday that Shota Umino, I mean, it might have been...
Wait.
What are you talking about?
I can see on the back of it, that backpack, it says belt.
Is a belt in there?
That's the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. He stole off show.
I can't believe it.
How dare he? Call the police.
Possession 9/10 for the law, Gino. That's what you keep telling me.
The man is injured, and he's teasing him with it.
The new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion in Yo. Championship that has eluded Yoshinobu Kanemaru throughout his career. Yo technically as well. Sonata Bai in the first round has to face off against Yoshihashi coming up night 5 at Ehime.
Yeah, but first, Ehime boy Yuya Uemura gonna charge in on Shingo. Gino, you've been at times the most popular and at times the most hated man in your home area.
Yeah, mainly hated.
What pressures does Shingo Takagi about to feel heading into his home turf on Friday?
I'm going to be honest, I don't think that man feels pressure at all. I think he's so confident in his own abilities when it comes to pro wrestling that he knows he can just get the job done. Doesn't matter where he has to do it.
I think if anyone's feeling the pressure right now after a big singles loss, it is going to be Yuya Uemura. Even more of a reason for a hungry Uemura divorce court.
Oh, and look at this.
Oh! It's no doki choki, but it's effective.
Gonna snap that left arm of Shingo Takagi, and this could be what he's dealing with tomorrow. Coming up in Yamanashi. Oh!
Faked him out, Yukon DDT. You're right, sometimes certainly losing on such a scale, Walker, can be contagious. And you can sink further into a hole like Shota Umino has done, or you can instantly rocket yourself to the top. Tomorrow is so critical in the career path of Yuya Uemura.
Uemura looks rocked, but no, rocking back to his feet.
He really wants to prove a point. He's going to stand there and exchange.
Look out.
Yeah, you don't turn your back on Shingo Takagi. Hurricane Rana. Okada spikes Takagi.
Beautiful Franken. And
Shingo like a bulldozer there.
Yesterday in Ota, he was willing to go that far. He knew that's something he had to do.
Oh, jeez.
He didn't want to take the risk without it.
It's just smart wrestling.
well,
Soften him up.
I mean, I want to say you're wrong, but you're not. You're right, Gino. And I mean, that's part of the game. I think Ishii knows it. That's why he's so frustrated at the current moment in time.
Kick him again. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
I have a lot on the line in this matchup. I promised Chase Owens I'd take him out to a nice steak dinner in town.
What are you going out for dinner with Chase Owens?
If he could manage to beat Ishii, I didn't think he could, but right now you're looking at it. But Ishii firing back off right out of the corner. I'm going to take him to Yoshinoya.
Fine people at Yoshinoya. Great food.
Are they sponsors?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious. What are you pointing at?
That's the Yoshinoya corner.
I thought that was something else.
Owens now whip Ishii off the ropes. Reverse now here. Brad up. Back suplex. Into the cover. Here is Ishii. 2.
Chase Owens has done Walker so effectively, not just targeting the neck and putting Ishii on the back foot, but also taking the crowd out of this matchup, something they did right out in that attack out there on the floor. And Ishii's so used to having all of Korakuen cheering his name. It might be in a little bit if he can get the suplex, we won't.
It could be. Owens, though. The reverse DDT. Suplex takes down.
Tournament in United Empire. Jeff Cobb won't get involved, neither will Jado, but they will both be there to offer that emotional support and a little bit of advice in the corner.
Getting started here. The winner of this matchup will go on March 12th, night 6, Noajima City, to face the winner of our main event tonight. Still to come, David Finlay and TJP. So we're going to be seeing the first piece of that puzzle laid in by the next bell we hear. And Great-O-Khan, we see the amateur wrestling ability, the double leg takedown. Tonga Loa.
I mean, we talked about with Great-O-Khan, you mentioned, nearly pinning predicament. You talked about how Great-O-Khan won the KOPW in a ring fit match. And, well, maybe of all the matches in KOPW history, that was definitely one of them. But Great-O-Khan can be a killer on the mat. Of course, you know, a world champion level competitor in 13 different disciplines. Was undefeated, you know, in the UK for how long? An incredible streak over there. Sometimes it's that versatility that can be your undoing in a sense, that you're so you're willing to put yourself in different situations. People don't take you as seriously as they should.
There's definitely a way of seeing Great-O-Khan as a silent threat. Not silent if you watch our post-match comments, but silent potentially in the ring, an unsung hero of United Empire. It seemed as though he wanted to take up a bit of a leadership role, a bit of that mantle. But
well, I mean, it's more that, you know, United Empire, Great-O-Khan said, was designed as a collective, that there are no leaders. So it kind of, you know, he was kind of affronted in a way by TJP saying that he would be a leader. You know, that's not really the point of the United Empire for Great-O-Khan.
Especially one of the first men in cover. Will Ospreay and Great-O-Khan that started the Empire to
Prove a point, and Finlay has a point to prove, but Walker, to go back to what you say, TJP, he's trying to make the claim. Hold on a second.
Oh, TJ with the running bump drop kick. We're already getting started here, folks. It is our main event of the evening. No time limit. We don't need one. Oh, the Mambo splash right off the gate.
Hey, it might be 2 minutes deep if David Finlay had stayed put, got out to the floor where he's not safe.
TJ, listen, TJ is not a man who makes the same mistake twice. He learned from his mistakes at Battle in the Valley in San Jose. The last time these two went toe-to-toe in singles action. It was TJP yesterday in post-match comments saying, "You killed our brother. You stole our pride." And David Finlay I'm gonna kill your dreams.
Oh, he's gonna wash his face. Shout outs to the great Shinjiro Otani.
Incredible start. TJP proving his point early. Finlay in trouble early.
You know, Gino, I know how you feel about Bullet Club, but David Finlay went on record to say that if he wins the whole thing, if he wins New Japan Cup, he's not challenging Tetsuya Naito for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. He's challenging Nick Nemeth for the Global Heavyweight Championship.
You got to prove yourself, and you got to have your own goals and aspirations, and if that's what Finlay wants, that's what Finlay gets.
Chris, it almost feels to a sense that David Finlay, this obsession with the championship that he created, that he brought to the fold of New Japan, might be something that hurts him in the end.
Oh, no. Well, TJ's the one that's feeling the pain now.
David Finlay's going to make sure of it.
Brother.
Oh, gosh. Finlay putting a stop to the TJP action.
And the winner of this match goes on night 6, March 12th. in Uwajima City to face off against, we've just found out, Tonga Loa in second round competition. The winner of that match heads into the quarterfinals.
David Finlay felt Walker heading into Wrestle